Welcome back to Skies of Arcadia. We escaped from Valua last time. Where did I go? Oh, here we go. And we are going to go out in search of the moon crystals with Fina. So, we have to go get permission from our dad first. So let's head down to the hopefully now repaired village. And see what he has to say. What's wrong, Cupel? Squeak, squeak. Really? Here? I see. Vice, Cupel tells me that there's a cham around here somewhere. Cham? What's that? Chams are little shards from moonstones that fell and shattered when they hit the ground. Cupel eats them as food. Really? Wow. I didn't know anything like that could eat moonstones. Where can you find them? What do they look like? You can find them all over the place, but they're very small, so they're hard to see. But I'm sure Cupel will let you know whenever we get close to a cham. He can't sit still for too long or be quiet whenever there's food nearby. I see. So all we have to do is search the ground whenever Cupel starts to go a little crazy, right? Let's see if we can find anything here. The more you feed Cupel, the stronger he will become. He'll be able to change into different shapes and inflict more damage on enemies in battle as he grows. Hey, there's a cham. What's wrong, Vice? You're looking uncharacteristically grim. Dad, actually there's something I have to tell you. Don't worry, I have a feeling I already know what you're going to say. I remember when I was your age, the feeling that I had to get away from my own little island and see the rest of the world. But when a man decides to step out onto his own path, he doesn't need to ask for his parents' permission. From now on, you are my equal, son, a man who lives by the skies. There is nothing more honorable than that. You're late on almost every other occasion, but you sure aren't wasting any time to try and get out on your own. Dad. Go on, get out of here, Vice. Don't make a mark on the world. I hear that you've decided to leave. Your father's told me about it already. Wow, that was fast. Telepathically? But I know you well enough to figure that it wouldn't be long before you yearn to travel the skies by yourself. It's okay, dear. Everyone ultimately has to fly away from their parents' nest. I knew it was just a matter of when. I knew this day would be coming sometime. It's just that it came a lot sooner than I expected, or hoped. So stand tall, son. Go chase after those dreams that you've always talked about, and make sure you take care of Aika too, okay? Aww. Thank you all so much for rescuing me from the Valuans. I hope that I will be able to repay all of you someday. Just worry about keeping those moon crystals out of the hands of the Valuans. And Vice, we're all counting on you too. Don't worry, Dad. I won't let you down. Well, I guess we should get going. We'll be back soon. Bye, Captain. Bye, everyone. Vice, Aika, are you sure you want to do this? Fina, there's no way we can turn this down. After what you told us about the Gigas, I don't even want to think about what the Valuan Empire would do if they got their hands on them. We're the only ones that can stop them. And, well, to be completely honest, I've always wanted to sail the world, and this is my chance. Moon crystals, lost cities, strange lands, I want to see them all with my own eyes. This is my chance to find out what's really out there. Fina, you couldn't stop us from going, even if you tried. This is the kind of adventure that airprites dream of. If we pass this up, we'd regret it for the rest of our lives. I understand. Thank you. Thank you all. Fina, do you have any idea where the crystals might be? Well, according to the ancient legends, there should be a moon crystal hidden in the lands under each of the moons. The closest ones from here are the yellow moon of Valua and the red moon of Nasr. Well, there's no chance getting back into Valua right now. You should probably wait a while before going back there. If you go east from here, you'll reach Nasr. With a normal ship, you'd probably never make it through the stone reefs on the way. But now that the Little Jack is equipped with a harpoon cannon, you've got a pretty good chance of making it through.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. We're headed east to Nasr, and we're going to get that red moon crystal. Hey, we've been standing around here long enough. Let's get going. Well, Dad, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Remember everything I've taught you. Make us proud, son. Here we go! Fina's level 1? Oh my gosh. We're level 2 now. Make it through? Yes, we can. New lands, everyone. Ooh, is there anything here? A discovery? You found the sky coral. Microorganisms called sky coral attach themselves to moonstone boulders and grew to form these reefs. They flourish only in very specific conditions and can take 200 years to grow. Their various colors and shapes have long been valued for their beauty. Nice, it's just floating. Well, I guess I can't really go through this, right? Where am I supposed to go? Wow, there's nothing here but sand. So this is a desert. I've heard sailors talk about them before, but it's my first time actually seeing one. Now that you mention it, I've heard sailors talking about them too. They said that the Nasr deserts are so hot, if you walk around the sun too long, your hair catches fire. Everyone carries buckets of water around with them, so they can put their friend's hair out. And then, oh come on Ika, you don't actually believe those crazy stories. Sometimes I wonder what goes on in that head of yours. Don't come crying to me when your head bursts into flames. That glass eye patch you wear will intensify the sun's rays and fry your brain. I'm just kidding, Vice. It's just a story that I heard a long time ago. I didn't really believe it either. But you can't be too careful. The moonstones that fall from the red moon give off a great deal of heat. It's too hot for most plants to survive. Because of this, the lands of Nasr have been reduced to a barren wasteland. I see. There isn't much down there besides sand and rock. The red moon crystal should be hidden somewhere in the desert, right? That's right, Vice. It is buried deep within the ancient temple of Pirin. An ancient temple? I'll bet there's all kinds of treasure in there. Maybe some gold, gems, and magic stuff, and nice clothes, and stuff. If we find a bunch of treasure, we'll be rich. We can go buy whatever we want. What's the first thing you'd buy, Fina? But buy? What does that mean exactly? What? Fina, you don't know what that means? I'm terribly sorry. I've never seen the rest of the world before, and you don't need to look very far to find a shop. Everyone buys stuff. It's normal. Well, Fina, you really don't get out much, do you? Rude! According to the map, there's a city nearby called Moramba. Let's go there first. I am too old for this. Welcome to Nasr, the Desert Kingdom. There's a port called Maramba nearby. Your ship looks like it's been through quite a bit. Maybe you should restock your supplies there. So this is Maramba. It's so hot. Huh? Where'd the captain go? Huh? Hey! What? Wait! Captain, where are you going? This is where we part company. I've got my own quest to worry about. I've got to find Drachma. What? Wait a second. What are we supposed to do? We're in the middle of a desert without a ship. How are we supposed to continue on our mission? That is not my concern. I have no interest in crystals or temples. I must find Drachma. Cannot waste any more time babysitting. Hey, come back here, you eye patch wearing freak! You rusty old man! Hey, are you listening to me? Oh my, this isn't good at all. What should we do? We can't even get out of the city, let alone make it to the temple. We're stuck here. Well, we have no choice right now other than to start exploring the city. Maybe we can find someone who can take us to the temple. That's all we can do, for now. Drachma has left the party. Again. Alright, let's start exploring the city. And here we are. Let's just start exploring. Welcome! This is the best weapon shop under the moons. I offer goods from both the Valuan and Nasrian armed forces. Ooh. I will take it. Probably gonna move. What's the opposite of fire? Probably be water, right? Ooh, Vice needs that. Look at that. Ooh, Ica could use it too. I'll buy 2 of them. And Fina could use this. Farewell, and may the Red Moon always watch over you. Oh dear. Welcome, welcome. This is the place to fill your packs with all that you wish. Alright. Could definitely use... yeah, a few more for good measure. Long ago, Valua and Nasr were locked in a terrible war. Since then, political relations between our two nations have been strained. However, trade hasn't been affected. Many merchants still travel to Valua and use Valuan trade routes. So we have Valuan goods too. Interesting. Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. Ouch! Farewell. Okay. the desert, water is life. That's why we must carry water every day from the well. There is a well in the other part of the city, but it has been dry for a long time now. Oh, I can't get through there. There it is. There's just a chest here. I'll just take someone's stuff, I guess. Welcome, my friend. Are you planning on crossing to the other part of the city? Perhaps you wish to ride a dabu? The sands of the desert are too hot to walk upon. It's best to take a dabu. Sure. Dabu stands are marked with red poles. You can dismount from your dabu wherever you see those red poles. Down here. This must be the well that's all dried up. Looks like more than just a dried up well. Traps in here or anything? What a maze. Alright. Oh, it's a puzzle. Ooh, a chest. Excavation arm 1. Guessing we haven't seen the last of Drachma. Gem of fluidity. Alright. Ooh, a moonberry. Well, that was a fun little detour. My dad's a merchant. My grandpa was a merchant. My great-grandpa was a merchant too. I'm going to become a merchant and travel the desert on a dabu, just like everyone else in my family. Hail, sailor. You wish to see the new dancer too? Belena's dancing is Miranda's newest star attraction. You definitely don't want to leave without seeing her. Well, hello, handsome. I don't think I've seen you around here before. If you come to rest your weary feet, you come to the right place. Make yourself comfortable and stay a while. That actually sounds like a great idea. It's been a while since we've had time to relax. Please stay. Stay as long as you like. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, in Nasr, I guess they just sit on the ground. Yeah, it feels good to finally sit down. Well, we shouldn't rest too long. We gotta go look for a ship. I wonder where we can find one. Maybe we should try the docks? I can't believe that Captain Drachma just left us here. I'm sure he had his reasons to leave, but I wish he'd said something sooner. He didn't have to leave us here in the desert, right, Vice? Vice? Huh? Vice! Have you heard a single word I've said? Yeah, I'm listening. You were talking about the desert. You're acting like you've never seen a girl before. If you could pry your eyes away from that dancer for a few seconds. I have no idea what you're talking about. I swear, the second a beautiful girl walks into the room, you turn into a babbling idiot. But hey, I've caught her looking at me more than a few times. I think she likes me. Yeah, right. Fina, will you try and talk some sense into him?
Huh?
Do you really find it that hard to believe? Well, Vice is very attractive. I don't think it would be strange at all if that dancer was looking at him. You're kidding, right? Vice wouldn't want someone like her. I mean, who knows where she's been? Oh, do you travel a lot? Tell me something. You wouldn't happen to be the group of air pirates that escaped from the Grand Fortress now, would you? Huh? How did you know about that? Well, if you hang out in places like this, you overhear all kinds of things. Rumors, local gossip, news about the other land. You even hear stories about air pirates needing a ship. If you want, I can give you a lift. What do you say? Really? Thanks, that'll help us a lot. Wait a second, why would you help us? You don't even know who we are. Let's just say that anyone who can escape from the Valuan Grand Fortress interests me. My name is Belena. I'll begin making preparations. Meet me at the port first thing tomorrow morning. See you around, handsome.
Mwah.
Alright, well we found someone to give us a lift. And distract Vice. Welcome! Oh yes, Blennon mentioned you'd be coming. Your room is ready. Ever since Blennon started dancing in Maramba, more and more tourists have been coming and business has increased threefold. Since you are a friend of Belena's, I will give you a special rate on your room. Sleep well. I left those kids there. What am I worrying about? Someone else will take care of them. Hmm? Wait, that ship. It looks like... Huh. What's going on? Farewell, and may the red moon forever light your path.
Hey, handsome.
Good morning. I trust you slept well last night?
Uh-huh.
It was the best night's sleep I've had in a long time, so I guess we should get ready and start exploring the desert? Only those who have walked through the desert can truly know its size, is a saying we have here on Nasr. It's too difficult to cross the desert on foot, because of the heat. A mere half-day's walk could be deadly. You'll need a ship to cross it. A ship, huh? Is this one yours? Ah, yes. It's not much, but it's very reliable. Belena, why are you going out of your way to give us a ride? You don't even know us.
Well.
You aren't very grateful, are you? If you were dying of thirst and someone offered you water, you'd probably ask where it came from first. What? Alright, if you must know, then I'll tell you. My father was a soldier. He was a poor man, and sometimes a little short-tempered, but he was a good man, and a good father. We struggled to get by. My father was barely able to support us. We had nothing to rely on but each other, but we were happy. Until that day, 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Valua and Nasr declared war on each other, and my father was killed in battle. When he died, we had nothing. No food, nobody to support us, nobody to raise us. We had to live on the streets. Some say that you can't die from a broken heart, but they're wrong. My mother died shortly after my father. She was so sad. I was alone and scared. I had to fend for myself on the streets, and that is how I ended up living like this. Oh, Belena, we're so sorry. We had no idea. Ever since then, I've hated war. Hundreds of people die. Hundreds more families have to go through what I went through. And that is why I'm letting you... No, I want you to use my ship. Please. We'll do it. Thank you, oh so much. Elena, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. I shouldn't have spoken to you that way. I lost my parents when I was young too. I know what you went through. That's quite alright, as long as you understand and don't take my generosity for granted. Alright everyone, get on board. The Temple of Piran lies far to the east, in the middle of the desert. Let's go. Hold on. How did she know where we were going? I think it's to the east. What's this? The Wandering Lake. The truth behind the story of the disappearing lake is even stranger. Temperature differences make a large bowl of rock float above the desert sands, holding a lake of clear water. Once the water cools off, it settles downward again. You have found the Temple of Piran, a stone building thought to have been created by an ancient dynasty. The stonework and construction demonstrate a high level of technology for that period, but no clues are left to that point to the purpose behind these huge creations.
Wow.
This is the Temple of Piran? It's huge! I can't believe it. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Oh.
The people of the old world were able to build this thing in this heat, and it's built on sand too. It's incredible. Deep within this temple lies the red crystal. Be careful though. According to Sylvite lore, it is guarded by hordes of creatures. Well then, let's get going. Oh, Belena, what are you going to do? I'll be waiting out here. And besides, I won't be able to help you fight off monsters in this outfit. Well, it might be a little rough in there for a beautiful woman like yourself.
Hey!
Oh, really? What about me and Fina? We're women too, you know. Just what are you trying to say? Come on, Fina. Let's leave Macho Man behind and get the crystal ourselves. That might be kind of fun. We'd probably get it faster without him. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't mean... Watching the three of you really cheers me up. You're all such good friends, and Vice is so funny. Well, I'm sure a beautiful woman like yourself has got herself a much, much, much better guy than Mr. Foot in his mouth. Sorry, there's no one special in my life right now. Well, there is someone that I'm in love with, but he would never even give me a second look. But I don't want to talk about it right now. You should probably get going. I'll be waiting here. Be careful in there, okay? Don't worry, we'll be back before you even notice that we were gone. Alright, well I think this is a good spot to stop this episode. Thank you for joining us. We made it to the Temple of Piran looking for the red moon crystal. Next time we will start exploring the temple and see what we find. Thanks for joining. Bye!